The hum of conversations and the rhythmic beeping of the cash register filled the air at Greenfield Grocers, a quiet supermarket nestled in the heart of Los Angeles. It was late afternoon, and the golden sun cast long shadows through the large glass windows, bathing the aisles in a soft amber glow. Sophia Lancaster strutted into the store, her heels clicking against the polished tiles. She was the kind of woman who turned heads, not just because of her high-end designer dress and the diamond bracelet that glimmered under the fluorescent lights, but because of the way she carried herself. Her nose slightly lifted, her expression one of thinly veiled disdain, as though merely existing in the same space as ordinary people was an inconvenience. She moved through the store with practiced indifference, picking up items with manicured fingers and tossing them into her cart without so much as glancing at the price tags. To her, money was no object. The world, after all, revolved around people like her. At the front of the store, Emily Carter, a young cashier with tired eyes but a warm smile, scanned each item with quiet efficiency. Her uniform was slightly wrinkled, and a stray lock of hair had escaped her ponytail. It had been a long shift, and she still had hours to go. But Emily never let exhaustion dull her kindness. As Sophia approached the register, she barely acknowledged Emily's presence, scrolling through her phone as the cashier rang up her items. When the total appeared on the screen, $246.89, Sophia, still not looking up, reached into her designer handbag and pulled out a platinum credit card. Emily took the card and swiped it. A sharp beep echoed through the register. Declined. She tried again. Beep. Declined. I'm sorry, ma'am, Emily said hesitantly. It looks like the card isn't going through. Sophia finally lifted her gaze, a mixture of irritation and disbelief flashing across her perfectly sculpted features. That's impossible, she snapped. Try it again. Emily swallowed, feeling the heat of the growing line behind them, customers shifting impatiently. She swiped the card once more. The machine remained stubbornly uncooperative. I'm afraid it's still not working, Emily said. Sophia let out a dramatic sigh, rolling her eyes. Ugh, fine, I'll use another card. She rifled through her wallet, but found nothing that wasn't expired or maxed out. Her face turned a shade of red, not from embarrassment, but from rage. Unbelievable, she hissed. And then her frustration spilled over. Do you even know who I am? I could buy this entire store if I wanted to. Unlike you, she sneered, eyeing Emily's worn-out uniform. I don't have to spend my life behind a register like some peasant. Silence. The store grew still. Emily's face burned, but she said nothing. She was used to customers like this. She had learned long ago that some people viewed kindness as weakness. Then a deep, calm voice cut through the tension. That was uncalled for. Heads turned. A man who had been standing behind Sophia in line stepped forward. He wore a simple black t-shirt and jeans, his dark hair slightly tousled, his presence effortlessly commanding. A quiet murmur rippled through the crowd as recognition dawned. Keanu Reeves. Sophia's expression flickered just for a second before she regained her composure. Oh, she said, plastering on a saccharine smile. You're that actor. I love your movies. Keanu didn't return the smile. His eyes, warm yet unwavering, remained locked on her. Then you should know, he said, that in every movie I've ever done, the heroes treat people with respect. Sophia scoffed. Oh, please, don't lecture me. You don't know what it's like to be in my position. Keanu tilted his head. And what position is that? Struggling to pay for groceries? He gestured subtly to the declined card. The store was silent. Sophia's face darkened. I don't need charity. I wasn't offering charity, Keanu said simply. I was offering perspective. Then he turned to Emily, pulling out his own wallet. Put her groceries on my tab. Emily hesitated. "You really don't have to—" "I insist," Keanu said, handing her his card. The line of customers broke into whispers, some smiling, some nodding in approval. Sophia's mouth opened and closed, but for the first time in what seemed like forever, she had no retort. As Emily finished the transaction, Keanu looked back at Sophia. "You might have a lot of money," he said, "but wealth doesn't make someone rich. Kindness does." He picked up the bags and handed them to Sophia. "Enjoy your day," he added, with a small nod before walking away. Sophia stood frozen for a moment. She glanced down at the bags, her grip tightening. And then, without another word, she turned on her heel and stormed out of the store. As soon as she was gone, a slow clap began. One customer, then another, until the entire store erupted into applause. Emily, overwhelmed, looked at Keanu, who simply shrugged with a small, knowing smile.